Hello, welcome back to Mrs. Hewitt's Spelling at Home, back with another word study session today. So we're carrying on a little bit like we did yesterday. Yesterday we looked at the word sol, the root morpheme sol. Today we're looking at this one, which is solut. Okay, this is from the Latin solutus. Remember, it's solut, not salute. Okay, so it's not that one. Solutus from solvere, meaning to loosen or dissolve. So lots of the words that we look at today have solute, like solution. There's also related words that would be solve. So if you think of the solution is when you solve a problem, okay, because they are related, because actually they are both from the same sorts of roots. The solutus comes from solvere originally, so they should have similar sorts of meanings, okay? So I'm going to do our usual thing, pop the word grid up. You can see here I've popped the E here as a optional E, because if you are ending your word here, you will need to put the E on to make the oot for the split digraph. But if you are adding a suffix, that E would be dropped when you go into your suffixes, okay? Depending on which suffix you're adding. If you're adding a suffix starting with a vowel, you would drop that E. Okay, so that's a decision that you need to make. Part of using your spelling knowledge now, of the rules we've done, is whether to keep that E in or not, okay, as you're building your words. So I will pop it up to the screen, pause the video and see which word sums you can make today. Okay, get ready, here we go. Okay, so let's share some of the word sums and let's see if you manage to get the same ones as me and maybe see if we can explain what they mean whilst we do it. So the top one, which I said already, is solution. So that is the noun, isn't it? That is the actual thing, the result that you get. Now, solution is also a sciencey word. And a solution is what you get after you put something in, a liquid, and you mix it round, and the result you get is the solution. Okay, and that's so it's like a bit like a mixture or after you've done the experiment. So again, that's where it comes from, that loosened or dissolved original sense. Okay, it's the solution is the thing that you're getting out in science there. So we've got solution again with our ion, with our shun, because the solute has the T in. We've got solution, the shun sound there with the T-I-O-N. Right, the next one we've got there is absolutely, okay, absolutely. So again, coming from that kind of idea of something being done, being dissolved and finished, okay, if it's absolutely done, there is nothing left to do, it's dissolved, it's done, okay. So we've got absolutely there. Absoluteness as well, you could have if you were talking about something in its entirety. Okay, we've got resolution and resoluteness. Resolute in itself as an adjective describing someone as being very resolute. So think of meaning again or back. It's that idea of kind of rebinding yourself to something, or I guess kind of undissolving it in a way, but being very resolute is being very final, it's very done, there's no more you can do with it. So we've got resolution, and again you think of resolving to do something. So I resolve that next year I will do more exercise. That's like your New Year's resolution, isn't it? So resolution and resolve come from the same root. And we've got dissolution, and that is to again being the dis meaning the apart for it. So it's basically to kind of completely separate something out there, the dissolution, okay. And the irresolute is when you are not very bound on doing something, and you kind of go back on your word, or you aren't very resolved in what you're doing, okay. So it's all to do with having that kind of final ending, that solving and that solution, but it does come originally from the aspect of something being loosened and and dissolved, separated out, okay. So the words that you are most likely to be using, I think, in your writing, is probably solution and absolutely. So I think if you focus on them in your sentences, if you maybe want to get resolution in, that would be another good one as well. But remember, it's all about making sure you get those spellings correct, about your shun ending and when to keep that E when you're adding the ly for the absolutely, but not having that E when you're adding your shun suffix, okay? So they're the spelling rules you need to focus on. So that's it for today, and I will see you back for some more word study tomorrow. Bye bye.